Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Samantha Hamilton. I'm a psychic medium, clairvoyant and a life coach. So today we are going to explore what the month of May is actually going to do for everyone, for all the 12 star signs, the energetic energy that's in the cosmos, that's in the universe. And interestingly enough, I pulled out three oracles. So I pulled out the Three of Pentacles, and also alongside with that is the Queen of Pentacles and the Star. But let me go back to introducing myself. Samantha Hamilton, that's my name. As a child, I experienced ghost, spirit, and so this gift that everybody has, I've actually been using mine now since the 1980s. I'm going to give my age away. I'm 56. So I professionally became a psychic at the age of 18. And I've been practicing, working with the energy for all those years. I'm also a healer. I'm a Reiki master, a crystal therapist. I decided to study and learn more and do more for the universe and for my many clients. Generally speaking, I really connect with individuals that are open-minded to this. And usually when I have a client that wants a reading, they pretty much know what they want to hear. But I tell them many things which are unknown, and many things which are current, and many things which are present. So today, let's start with what the month of May is actually going to be looking like for all of us. It is that time, if you put the energy and the effort in to your dreams, you focus on what you want rather than focusing on what you don't want, then you're going to be a happy bunny. But if you're in a place where you feel stuck and stagnant, then I advise you to perhaps do a wish list, just a wish list of what you want to achieve. But this month is about inner beauty. It's about nourishing yourself. And how would you do that? Well, we're in the UK here. So, and the reason why I say that, it's raining today. And so you can't necessarily go out barefoot and ground yourself with no shoes. But if you are in a place where you've got a park, or if you've got a garden, etc., ground yourself with the earth. Just connect yourself with the earth. After all, we are in the month of May, which is the Taurian sign. It's a sign of the bull. And if you think about it, what do bulls do? They live in the meadows, they eat grass, think about it, that energy. And this specifically applies to all earth signs as well. Doesn't rule out all the other signs, but I want to say the earth signs, this is your opportunity to really tune into what it is that you want. What are your needs? What do you want? So let's talk about all areas of life. So let's talk about the mind, your mindset. Perhaps think about your mindset being more positive, more focused. What do you want to achieve this month? What habits do you actually want to break this month? Because that's what you've got to think about. This can be achievable because we've got the star. We have the star, which is an amazing oracle to have. That's ruled under the sign of Aquarius. So some of you may actually have an individual person in your life that's an Aquarius. And I could be speaking to an Aquarian right now. I'm sure I'm reaching to you, So let's have another look at the other issues in our life. So we've got mind, body. So what are you going to do about the body? We have the Queen of Pentacles for that. Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. She is a grounded individual, ruled under the sign of Taurus, okay, and also Virgo and Capricorn, your fellow earth signs. So that's rather interesting, isn't it? So I shuffled my oracle and chose those 3 cards, or they chose me, can I say. And this is what we got, an earth sign energy. It's all about the energy of earth. Many of you are going to feel rather, I'm going to jump now because this is what I'm picking up psychically. Many of you are going to feel very stagnant, very stuck, very like you want to change in your work. And there's many of you talking about that, but not actually taking action. So you've got to take action, really. If you want to make a change in your life, you've got to take action. Okay? So this is a great month to put your biography, your CV forward and go for that promotion. With the Queen of Pentacles, though, however, it does show that you have the opportunity to either go self-employed or really nourish and put that positive energy into your work, you know, into your self-employment, into your business. Maybe some of you are thinking about starting a new business. That's brilliant. Great time to start. Absolutely. But I would look at the cycles of the new moon for that when you're applying for an application of a new job. Okay. I can see some of you that are working from home really want to stay working from home. But the month of May, because it's all in the earth sign energies, all the cards apart from the stars, the Aquarius, the star, which is a major arcana card, that's a very strong, vibrant, inspirational, positive energy, a good time to be creative and all this kind of thing. Okay. So the other thing that I want to say, when you look at the 3 of Pentacles, which is the 3 of Disc, this is interesting because it's ruled by the energy of Capricorn. I'm just going to select it here and take a look. Yeah, Mars in Capricorn. That's what we've got here. And Mars in Capricorn is a really, really interesting energy. Well, some of you may feel that this particular month, May, is hard slog, but you know, I'm going to say it again, it's going to pay off. Even if it is hard slog, it's actually going to pay off for you, especially for the Capricorns. All right, especially for the Capricorns. How does it affect a Taurus? Well, stop whinging, stop moaning, stop complaining. Okay, for all of the rest of us that are not necessarily under the sign of an earth sign, but we might have a Virgo ascendant, a Taurus ascendant, a Capricorn ascendant, or we might just be that sun sign. This is all really, really positive. I want to say for the water signs, again, really, really exhale this month. The rest of you, what can I say about the air signs, the Geminis, the Libras, you know? The Geminis, the Libras, the Aquarius, what can I say about that? How does this actually affect you? You know, I know this reading is very general, but it does affect all of us. So with the air signs, I'd have to say, you're going to be counting your pennies, you're going to be looking at your pennies, you're going to be looking at ways to be practical about your money, your finances. You're going to be probably looking at renovation as well. This is what I'm picking up: renovation, doing something around property, etc., or just basically wanting to decorate. So that is the air signs. The fire signs now, which is Aries, you know, the first sign of the fire. And then we actually have the Leo, and then we have Sagittarius. So how does this actually affect all those fire signs? Well, let me think about that one, because we actually have, I selected, or the oracle selected me, the star. Well, how does the star affect you? Because it's ruled under Aquarius, you do get a mention, and it is really positive, right? It's ruled under the sign of Aquarius. So how does it affect you? How does it affect all the fire signs? Well, you know that air and fire actually get on. This is really positive for you. This is a time for you to step out of your comfort zone and to be more energetic, to be more daring, to go forwards, to take risk. Because if you focus on taking positive risk this particular month of May, the first week in May, right through to the very end, I'm going to tell you now, amazing results, amazing results. So as far as I'm concerned, everybody gets a mention, because the water signs, which is Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, you actually do get on with all the earth energy. So this is really, really, really positive for you. How does this affect you? Maybe you're thinking about, again, your finances. You're focusing on your finances, you're focusing on your work, you're focusing actually on your nutrition as well, which is really important, of course, for all of us. We could all be focusing on our nutrition and diet and exercise and this kind of thing as well. So we've talked about air signs, we've talked about fire, right? We've talked about water, and we've actually talked about, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. But let me just go again with the earth signs. This is really beneficial to you to put down new roots, to start a new project, to do something new. Okay, how does it affect the universe? How does it affect the economy and the way that things are actually going today? Some of you are going to be really paring back, pulling back, seeing what you can live with, seeing what you can live without. But I'm going to tell you now, life is full of abundance, regardless of all the drama and the drama and, let's say, the stagnation in the world with the way things are going at this present time. Okay, we can all change by our conscious mind. We can all be positive. We can all start to think more positive rather than negative. So now, I think you've all been waiting for this. And what is this that I'm going to talk about? So how do these oracles affect our spiritual life, our personal life in terms of family, love, loved ones, close ones, friends, family, etc.? Well, May is a month of Venus, and it's a month of love, and it's a month of energy, of love and creative energy and beauty and pampering oneself, looking after oneself. But it is the month of love. So if you're in a place of darkness and you don't feel like you're loved and that your life is not going the way that you want it to go, I want you to tap into the angel of Venus, that planet of Venus. Tap into that angelic energy. Ask the angels that represent love, which is Japhael. Okay, beautiful angel. This angel is an angel that heals the soul, heals the heart, heals your emotions. Okay, so this angel, for me personally, I think is an excellent angel to have in your calling, in your quest to be healed. For the singles, again, because we are in the Venus energy, the month of May, this is a great time for you to be finding your ideal soulmate. If you're in a dysfunctional relationship and you want to change that and you want to work on that, then I would suggest work on your inner self. Because when a relationship becomes dysfunctional, we tend to blame each other, and everybody is taking the blame or projecting their negativity onto that individual, and then that individual is bouncing that back to you, and all you end up doing is running around in a circle, really, at the end of the day, and not really getting to where you need to be able to resolve that positive relationship that you claim that you want with that individual. You get on, but you don't get on. And sometimes relationships break down, don't they? Because there's the financial aspect, there's the health aspect, or somebody feels like they're putting more into the relationship than the other person, and the other person's not in gratitude of that at all, or vice versa. So this month is about breaking cycles. It's about breaking the cycle that you find yourself stuck in. How do you break the cycle? Well, how you break the cycle is actually working with number one, working with yourself. That is what I've got to say. Working with yourself, healing yourself. Affirmations are really important. The way that you think, the way that you feel, the seeds that you plant in your mind is where the changes start. So this is all about beauty, love, and healing. This is what this month is all about. So let me just remind you of what we had. We had the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles in the tarot, in the oracle, it's about teamwork, team effort. So perhaps this month you can think about, well, how can I work as a team rather than against somebody? Especially this is to do with work. If it's within relationships, how do I articulate a partnership, teamwork, etc.? How do I do this? You know, how do I bring life balance into my life? It's all about teamwork. So let me remind you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. As I said earlier, this is ruled under the sign of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And again, if your rising sign is there, you know, your ascendant, your rising sign, this is also very important to you. So I'm shouting out to all of you with that particular rising sign. I love the Queen of Pentacles because that energy is really nurturing. This individual is calling out to nurture themselves, and they know how to do that. So self-care is really important this month. Self-care is extremely important, right? Self-care. What does self-care mean? You know, perhaps burning candles in the bathroom if you can do that. Even if you got a shower, just, you know, essential oils. Something really simple, something really basic. You know, perhaps moisturizing your skin if you don't do that. You know, coloring your hair or not coloring your hair or cutting your hair or having a new hairstyle. But we're talking about self-care. But the energy of the Queen of Pentacles is self-management. So I'm going to repeat it again. If you are thinking about starting a new job, or perhaps want to go into management or get further training to be able to do that, that would be helpful. Or perhaps you could actually think about, well, what business do I want to do? I've been wanting to do a business. I've been wanting to semi-retire. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Should I do it? Should I not do it? And I'm talking to the youngsters here from whatever age, you know, to everyone. This is not age related or age specific. So many of you, you know, the youngsters are really good online. Perhaps you maybe want to do an online business, and that could be something to shout out for. That could be something to start, but it is this month that you need to do that. Remember, moldavite, this is a beautiful crystal representing the energy of Aquarius, the Aquarius energy. What is the Aquarius energy actually? Well, the Aquarius energy is all about freedom, self-expression, all about positivity, all about friendship. Friendship, yeah, that's important as well. Some of you will be entering into new friendships, new commitments, new partnerships as well, whether it's work, whether it's personal. I'm just putting it out there because this is a universal reading. And I love the energy of Aquarius because it's a non-Pacific about substance, money. It's not necessarily about that, really. It's about inspiration, as you know, aspiring to better things on a spiritual level as well as a financial level. I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself here, but it's all about having good intentions in what you want to achieve and what you want to do. You know, as I'm talking to you, to all of you, there's many of you that's tuning in with me right now, and there has been some negative self-talk. So what I want to say to you, think about doing a meditation or starting meditation or pushing up your energy to meditate more. And that applies to me as well. What is that going to do for you? Go online. I'm going to say go online, find a particular person that you like in terms of meditation. And I will be doing a meditation for you, perhaps in the next couple of weeks now that I've mentioned this. And that's a promise. I'll definitely put that out there for you. But you could find a link to abundance, an abundant life. Now, abundance doesn't necessarily mean substance. Abundance can actually mean, what does abundance mean to me? Happiness, wellness, fulfillment, joy, sharing, caring, giving, receiving, positive mindset, setting goals, whether that's health, wealth, whatever it may possibly be, closeness, self-respect, self-love, abundance of self-love. And you know, sometimes when we find ourselves in trouble and down in the dumps and things ain't going right, you know, if there's no self-love and we are constantly blaming somebody else for something going wrong in our lives, that is a lack of self-love. So maybe we need to look at, what does self-love look like? And I'll talk about that next month, and I'll express that more for you. But we are in the month of Venus, the planet of love, right? Self-care, self-love, self-healing. Some of you may actually be thinking about working with crystals, because I do actually have that energy coming in. So this would be a good time for you to practice with your crystals, to meditate with your crystals. Remember, it's always good to cleanse them in spring water, put them out in the sun, put them out when there's a new moon there as well, to energize your crystals. Doesn't matter how big your crystals are, can be small, can be big, whatever. So when we talk about self-love, before I forget, self-love is with the crystal that I have in mind for you. What do you think it is? Rose quartz. Rose quartz is that crystal of unconditional love. Unconditional love to the self, unconditional love to somebody else as well. So that would really help you if you feel like something is missing in your life in terms of love, you know. And look at me today wearing pink. I'm not going to say what a coincidence, I didn't really think about that, but this is a lovely opulent pink. And why do I feel like I need that? That's all about self-love, self-passion, self-creative energy, the feminine energy. But we can also look at a very light colour of blue as well for the throat chakra, so that you're communicating your truth. If some of you feel really nervous about talking about your truth to somebody that you really want to get a message out there to. Right. Another thing that's coming through that I'm picking up psychically, some of you have been waiting on someone to contact you for a while, and you're thinking, when is this going to happen? When is there going to be a reconciliation? Whether that's a reconciliation with a member of family or a reconciliation with a loved one, this is what I'm picking up in this situation as well. So that is around the month of May, okay? So this is what I'm sensing. This is what I'm feeling. Right. I have come to the end of the oracle. Down below, you can contact me direct for a one-on-one reading. And what are you actually going to get out of a reading from me? Well, I'm really good at naming names that are around you, names that are important, connections that are around you, people that are coming through from spirit, people that you've lost, that you want to connect with, especially if you are definitely into mediumship. I'm your girl. If there is any complication around a love life or how to get your love life starting, I'm your love coach. And really, to be honest, to be really specific, I talk about the past, present and future. Normally you can book in a half an hour reading to an hour's reading. Fees are different from the hour to the half an hour, but all the links down below are there for you to contact me direct. And thank you for visiting my channel, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Have a happy May. Remember, Venus of Love, that's what it represents. Take care for now.